Hello everybody. I wanted to post a quick video of the last miniature that I painted for 2018. It's a Bretonnian for Warhammer Fantasy. It's a 2000 or a 5th edition Bretonnian Knight plastic, one of the plastic sprues that were back out probably back in the, I think it was about 96 when they came out, mid 90s. And basically I've had him since then and never got to him. Finally now I'm kind of inspired to really pursue my Bretonnian army. Got very little painted but a lot collected. This is my latest edition, and really tickled with how he came out. I went with the red and green theme. Kind of looked like a good idea over Christmas. Kind of felt that, and so I named this particular knight as Sir Nicholas the Unselfish, and he'll be in my ranks for my Bretonnian Knights of the Realm. Trying to do interesting paint schemes without going too crazy, because in the Warhammer world you've got the Knights Errant, which are the lowest, and they'll be a little bit more basic than this. And then these are the Knights of the Realm, which are the next level up. And so I'm trying to paint them, a little bit more interesting paint schemes. And then there's the Questing Knights above that, and then the Grail Knights above that. So by the time I get a bunch more Knights of the Realm done, then by the time I move on to the Questing Knights and the Grail Knights, I think my skills will have improved enough that I can start doing some fancier freehand painting. But anyway, I'm kind of tickled with how he came out. The banner is just a piece of heavy white typing paper that cut and painted and dipped in glue to get it to hold its shape. And so there he is, Sir Nicholas. And I'll just show you a few of the other ones that I've painted recently. This is the one I did right before him, and trying to kind of go with the primary scheme in this unit. It's going to be about 10 or probably about 10 knights, and so I'm kind of sticking to greens, reds, blues, and yellows. And so I'm just trying to do, and white, trying to do different combinations of that. So this is another one of the 5th edition plastic knights with the Knights of the Realm from the mid 90s. And so I went with the white and green, crenellated. Tried to carry the theme throughout the knight and the horses comparison, and his shield. And I used a decal, an old Bretonnian decal for the shield, and then painted the decal. It's just of that lion rampant with sword. That was the decal. The green and the white crenellations going around the edge, I did freehand that in, and I'm pretty happy with how that came out as well. The one I did right before that night, then, this is my first night after returning to painting the Bretonnians after years of absence. And another one here. And of course the yellow and blue scheme. And got the unicorn. And so again, quartered the heraldry on him. Just touched him up with highlights, and real happy with how he came out as well. That's been a lot of fun. That's the thing that's always drawn me into the medieval history and of course the fantasy side of that, the Bretonnians and Warhammers, the bright colors, the heraldry, the knights, and so that's been a lot of fun to paint that. I've only got 2 other knights painted, and these were 2. Let's kind of show them together. I painted these probably 18, 19 years ago, and you can see that they're not quite the shading isn't as interesting. I've improved my skills since then, but I never repaint things. I think it's fun to see your development, and at the time this was my top painting, and I was real happy with it. And they'll mix in nice with the you know, with a unit of 12 knights, 10 or 12 knights. So gonna throw these in the back here. Yeah, put these in the back. And so I'm starting to get kind of a nice unit built up already. They don't take that long. The thing that takes the longest probably is trying to figure out your paint scheme. Because I'm trying to do each one of them a unique heraldry, but sticking basically to the colors that you see there. And really the only other thing I've got painted for the Bretonnians are little shorties here. I have to slide these over. I've got some bowmen, and again, these were painted. These are the plastic bowmen you can find on eBay like crazy for pennies. They were so numerous that they're just easy to find. But so I painted those, yeah, like I said, 18, 19 years ago. And I'll probably, green and yellow was going to be one of my main themes for my men-at-arms. Kind of not happy with the simplicity of maybe what I did there, so I'll see. I may just, since I've got so many bowmen, I may just go back and have these just be a separate little group and then start my new group. But I think I might stick to the green and yellow. I haven't decided that. The Knights are keeping me busy for now. So anyway, that's what I have painted for the 5th edition Warhammer Bretonnians. And whether I use them for 5th or 6th edition, there's just very little change between the two as far as models that you'll have. So I might dabble in both. I'll just see how that goes. And so after completing that night, I'm planning to, like I originally was talking, go back to my American War of Independence. I started gluing together and getting ready to prime a cannon for my Continentals. And then a couple small groups of skirmishing riflemen, and so that's what I'm going to start on next. And then after doing that, I'll do another night. And I've really been enjoying doing that, jumping back and forth between just those two projects, because they're going to take months and months, and that way I've got a little growth going on both of them. It's fun to I'm always looking forward to getting back to the other project after I've done one small unit or one night on the Bretonnians. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good New Year's, a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I've really been enjoying, as always, watching everybody's videos, everything you're putting up, everything you're working on, and really looking forward to seeing everybody's projects as they develop in 2019. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care of yourselves.